So I'm wondering something. I'm wondering if people are smart and if people amount to much. So is humankind significant? Are we special? Are we advanced in terms of how the universe works and if there are other creatures in the universe? Where do we rank in terms of intelligence, in terms of strength, and things like that? So I've been told, someone told me that the universe is infinite. And I can't get my head around that anyway, but let's say it's infinite. Then I would say there are obviously other life forms out there. And so naturally, a question that comes up is how do we rank amongst all of the intelligences that there are in the universe? Are we significant and advanced, or are we really backward and insignificant? So does humankind matter compared to all the other life forms that there are? And there must be, well, in an infinite universe, there must be infinite life forms out there. So are we the equivalent of an ant or a bumblebee or whatever? Or are we more significant? I don't know how we compare. And it's amazing to wonder this, an infinite universe, that crazy notion. Then supposedly an infinite number of other intelligences. And if they discover us in some way, then it goes without saying that they'd be more advanced than us. So would they regard us as an ant, as a bunch of ants living on this planet? And would they just wipe us out because we're in the way or whatever? They wouldn't necessarily care about us. And it is quite scary to think of how we might be disregarded. I mean, we think a lot of ourselves, but maybe other species wouldn't think very much of us at all. So it is really hard to know how we rank and how important we are. It doesn't really seem to matter how important we think we are. It's how an infinite universe regards us. Infinite. I mean, that's just so stunning. So it seems like, well, I could be being silly, but it seems like it's only a matter of time before we meet another species. I'm saying that, but in an infinite universe, that might never happen. It's hard to say. But I am wondering if any government anywhere is doing any kind of work to plan on what we might do if we meet aliens. I'm betting that there is some contingency plan somewhere on how we handle it. Because governments are supposed to think of all kinds of things. So there's no reason they wouldn't think of that, I would say. And I'm wondering something is our development, technological development, the self-defense work that we do, I wonder if any of that is motivated by the potential of meeting an alien species. Because we have more than enough weapons to wipe out the Earth many times, I would say. But we're still working on self-defense equipment. We're still advancing if we can. And I'm wondering if any of that advancement is motivated by possibly meeting an alien species. In other words, we're developing our self-defense ability way beyond what we need to defend ourselves from other humans. But maybe we're not just thinking of other humans, we're thinking of other alien species. Well, I think it's definitely possible.